When I signed for Swindon, it was like a new start. Like, I'm a professional footballer. I'm not just ex-army. I'm here because I'm good enough. And that's where the mindset sort of changed. I used to think about the game too soon and like build it up and be like, oh, game tomorrow. Like, I'd be not being able to sleep because I was thinking about the game. You know, that feeling that you get.
I've been guilty of that. Yeah.
And then the game comes and I'm like, knackered. Like, and it actually drains you. But recently, I mean, I've only just come back in the team because I've been out injured. Recently, I mean, my first game back, I was nervous, like so nervous because I haven't played for so long. And I was thinking about the game like the night before in the morning, like belly's in bits, like game comes and I feel like drained and I was knackered like during the game. Like, I done well, but then I was like, I'm not going to think about the game before now. And like, I don't even think about the game until like I'm out doing the warm up now. Like, because I feel like that nervous energy,
like an easier way to control your anxiety.
Yeah.
I've always struggled with anxiety. Like, I've been guilty of that. Thursdays, Fridays, just the write off really in terms of focusing on something.
Yeah,
putting so much of your effort into wanting to do well, and then you play in a game and whatever happens, and you think after the game, like, good or bad, I didn't need to waste my energy.
No.
Is that something that you wish you could have told yourself?
Yeah,
before.
Yeah, like especially, you know, when I was going through that bad phase where, you know, I remember being like social media, like fans like hammering you like, oh, you ain't good enough and that. And I was thinking, I've come from like a League One team into a League Two team, and I feel like I've just turned into a worse player. Like, I think even now, like, I'm not really the same player as I was at Bristol Rovers. Like, because of, I'm still building that up. Like, I've only played 4 games on the bounce now. I need a good like 10, 15 before you're like fully right, I'm on it. So I'm still just taking one game at a time, but I feel like I'm a different player at the minute. Like Bristol Rovers, I used to like get on the ball and want the ball and drive out and try and play. But at the moment, like, I don't really do that. I don't really know why that is, but I know that the gaffer doesn't really want that either. So I don't know if that's, but people are like, you ain't good enough to do that. And you kind of, it gets in your head and you're like, I'm not, like, oh, I better just keep it simple and just do that. Whereas at Rovers, the gaffer wanted me. He's like, step in, like, express yourself. And you felt like you had the license to do it. Whereas go to a different club and they want you to play a different way. So you just do. And then it becomes like part of how you play.
How tough is it to, you've had a unique journey and you've gone through loads of different emotions and loads of different levels in terms of, at one point you're on trial, at one point you're in the team, then you're out of the team. Football is very emotive. It's highs and lows consistently every day. How tough is it in your low moments to remember that you're a good player and that you deserve to be here?
It's hard. It is hard, isn't it? I'm sure you know that yourself. Like, sometimes you just look back on, I sometimes look back on clips of where I've played well to be like, see, you are good, like, but I always say, like, I remember someone saying it to me, I can't remember who it was, but like, never too high, never too low, because the games come round so quick. Like, you play the next, like, say you've had a bad game and you play the next game and you do well, like, that bad game's like completely forgotten about straight away. Like, people, like, you know, fans are fickle, aren't they? Like, they'll instantly be like, he's the best player in the world, like, he scored. Like, that's it. So
that word that we've used quite a lot, I've actually at the start, obviously when we've been speaking at the start, opportunity. So important for you, your career kicking off. How important do you think the word opportunity is to you now?
Yeah, it's massive. I think everyone, like, it's, one thing's getting the opportunity, which is quite hard to come by anyway, but then it's taking the opportunity. I mean, because as a footballer, you're waiting for an opportunity like every week, really, especially when you're in the position that I have found myself in, being on the bench or not involved. And you're like, I just want that opportunity. And then, like you said, like, find out you're starting, like, oh, I've got to take this opportunity. But then you don't want to try and do too much to mess it up. You just got to do things simple. You know what I mean? And then, but like, I remember with like the previous manager, I felt like I had to do something amazing to be able to stay in the team, because I just knew that I wasn't really in his plan to play.
How many different kinds of opportunity are there? That makes sense. So, and by that, I mean, when you're first trying to become a professional footballer, the opportunity that you want is to showcase yourself to Bristol Rovers. Now the opportunity that you want is to be in the team.
Oh, yeah.
The next opportunity is to stay in the team.
Yeah.
Like how, within
There's
one word...
opportunities all the time, yeah.
How broad of a word is opportunity?
There's sort of no real limit, is there? Like we've just said, like, so where I'm at now is I've started the last 4 games. I've got that opportunity where I'm starting at the moment each week. The next opportunity, if I keep playing well, is a new contract or a move or something like that. Then the next opportunity is it's endless, really, isn't it?
How aware are you that you're so good at dealing with opportunity, if at all? Because I'm not sure that you are. I
don't think I am, no.
But from having this conversation, I'm like, you've created so many opportunities for yourself, and more often than not taking them. How aware are you that that's something that you've done, or do you not give yourself the credit?
I don't think I give myself the credit, because I think I'm like my own biggest critic. You know, like I said to you with like the trial, where I do really well and then I'd do one bad pass and I'd just be thinking about that bad pass. Or like I said to you, like I played last night, I played really well, but then I'd give a free kick away and they scored. Like, which cost us like a point. It's like you can't do anything about it now. Like it's how you sort of like overcome that and move on and take the next opportunity that you get. But I don't feel like I've really, like you saying that, I've never really sat down and I've took that opportunity. Like,
you wish you did?
I'm going to now. I'm going to now, like, just a bit of appreciation for myself, just being like, wow, you've actually, like, I've actually achieved a lot. Like,
yes, having spoken to you now for about an hour, we keep talking about each moment. We talk about opportunity as an overriding theme of your career, and you've taken enormous amount of opportunities that you've been given. But still, when you speak, you
I want more. Yeah,
you want more. You want to focus on the things that possibly you haven't done. Do you think that's also why you've been successful?
Yeah, I think so, because I'm never like, it's almost like I'm never settling for what I've got. And I'm always like, no, I want more. So like, yeah, I've took that. If I took that opportunity and was like, yeah, I took that opportunity now, like I'm happy, I don't think I'd go on to achieve, like say I've got the opportunity to start the game. Like I've not started for a while. I've got the opportunity to start a game. I've played well and then I start the next game. I'm not going to be like, I'm in now. Like, I feel like, right, I've only played one game. Like I need to prove that I can keep this position and make it mine. So I'll literally just think about a game at a time and just play your best, like give it your best.
Amazing advice.